The driving force behind 95th District State Representative Ashley Tackett Lafferty's filing a bill to extend school lunches across the state didn't take place in Frankfort. It was much closer to home.
But this bill was sort of inspired after going to Thanksgiving dinner at my youngest son's elementary school, and I was having Thanksgiving dinner with both my daughter and my son, who were both in elementary school at the time, and I just couldn't believe how excited he was that I was at the Thanksgiving dinner with him. I told my daughter, I said, well, just watch how excited, how happy he is. And she said, Mom, she said, it's because he never gets this long to eat lunch. And I looked at my watch, and we had probably been there about 15 minutes.
At Audiology Associates of Prestonsburg, you can live your life the way you want and find the freedom of better hearing. With 40 years of being in the hearing care industry, you'll experience patient care that is specific to you with exceptional follow-up care that ensures your hearing and balance needs are being met. Audiology Associates at 1428 North Lake Drive in Prestonsburg.
The visit has stayed with Lafferty, so she started looking more closely at how school lunches were scheduled.
Schools say that they handle it differently. Some schools will say that they will count from the time the kids line up. Some will count from the time that the first kid sits down at the table. That's why I think that it was important to introduce something that gives them something that's a little more uniform, and that ensures that these kids do have a full 30-minute lunch break throughout the day, to just kind of fill their bellies and decompress before moving on to what's important and learning things like math and science.
Lafferty says though education is most essential and should be the first order of business in schools, it's also important to give students time to simply interact.
The educational day is about education, but it's also about learning to socialize and taking that break to eat a healthy lunch. And so that was something that actually was inspired out of firsthand experience here in Floyd County.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.